So Sarah's been barren her entire life up till now. It's likely the deepest pain in her life. Pain, shame, guilt, humiliation, stack upon that crushing disappointment. And she's 90 now. Her years of fertility are long since past, and she's probably learned to live with it over the decades. And that doesn't mean that she got over it. The pain and disappointment never really went away. She just learned to live with it day to day. What choice does she have? And so when God says to her, "You're going to have a baby," she doesn't jump up and down and say, thank you, that's wonderful news. And she doesn't say, "I'm really mad at you, God. Why did you take so long? Why did you make me suffer for these past 70 years? Your timing is horrible." That would be predictable. Instead, she laughs because it's so painful. The laughter of sarcasm and mockery to cover up her pain and disappointment and misery, her vulnerability. And so when Isaac is born about a year later, Sarah remembers that she laughed at God. To be more precise, she remembers that she mocked God, and she'll always remember that. We know this because she named her son Isaac, which means he will laugh. When he's born, Abraham is laughing and Sarah's laughing, but this time they're laughing out of joy, not sarcasm or mockery, but they're laughing with uncontrollable joy. God transformed Sarah's bitterness and grief into joy. The laughter of pain became the laughter of joy. This story about Sarah and Isaac reminds me of one of my favorite Psalms, Psalms 126. It begins this way: "When the Lord restored the fortunes of Zion, we were like those who dreamed. Our mouths were filled with laughter, our tongues with songs of joy." It ends this way: "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. Those who go out weeping, carrying seed to sow, will return with songs of joy, carrying sheaves with them." It's just one little detail, but it moves me. It means a lot to me. It does not say we cried for a long time and now we're going to laugh a lot. It says we plant our tears. The tears are seeds, and later we will harvest joy and laughter. It's like the tears, like seeds, lie dormant under the ground for a long, long time, and it looks invisible, like nothing's happening. And later on, by the will of God, the seeds grow and turn to plants, and they're transformed into plants of laughter. Or how about this? God mutates our tears into laughter. Jesus miraculously turns water into wine. This is what he didn't do. He said, "Here's a jar of water. Now there's a jar of wine beside the water. You can drink the water, but now drink the wine." No. What he does is he transforms the water into wine. God turns Sarah's pain into laughter and joy. This is what he does. He says, "Sarah, here's a 1-gallon bucket of pain. Okay, now right beside it, I'm giving you a 1-gallon bucket of joy." No, that's not what he does. He turns a pain into joy, like water turning into wine. Sarcastic, mocking laughter turns into joyful laughter. There is broken, ugly stuff in our lives, our past, our present, pain, shame, and grief. It may be so awful that we protect our hearts with mockery and sarcasm. Well, God knows what happened to you, and God remembers, and God will turn that sorrow, that pain, into laughter and joy.